Hello friends, how are you doing? I hope you are well. It has taken time and I must confess that I have not released a video in the past some few days. I've been very much engaged organizing my girl. She was getting married, my baby got married. It is always said that it is good to give than to receive. But in the context of marriage, I tell you, my friends, it is always good to receive. I have been receiving daughters-in-laws, and this is the first time I was giving out my girl. Wow. I'm happy for her. She has gotten a fine young man, and I pray that all will go well. So, this is the church function where I was giving her out. This stage was a very nice and painful moment at the same time, but I thank God that all went well. I hope you are also well wherever you are. I am well and I was exhausted, but now I'm picking up and I thank God for that. I also want to take this opportunity to welcome all of you, my new subscribers. For those who do not know me, my name is Christine Ochola. I'm a content creator. Was formerly employed, but now I am a retiree. And I opened this channel, my friends, just to keep myself busy and also be able to share my experience with the world. For those who are about to retire, for those who are employed, and also retirees, I want all of you to know that retirement is not a death sentence, but a new phase of life where you reinvent yourself. I have reinvented myself, and I am thanking God for the strength I gain each and every day. Here I am with my sister who came for the wedding. When everybody left, she decided to keep me busy, and we decided to remember our old days. When she found out that I had this swing, she told me that let us go and remember how we used to swing. Those days we used to tie ropes and then just swing. It was a very dangerous game, but I tell you, our guardian angels were awake and were alert because we never got any injuries. The ropes used to cut in the middle when you are swinging and you'd hit yourself hard on the stone, but God protected us. She still treats me like a child and was trying to show me that I did not plant this maize very well. She took care of me very, very well, and I really thank her. Anytime my mom used to go to the market, she was the one to take good care of me. She used to cook for me. She used to bathe me. She was very, very, very active. And I remember my mom telling me that you lazy, she used to call me the lazy one in the home. Of course, being a last born, I was lazy because there were people ahead of me who were doing things. But she taught me a lot. We even went to same high school, and even in the same high school, she kept on doing everything for me. I used to sleep. She would wake up, take my clothes and go and wash. Actually, she spoiled me literally. But here we are now. We are all grown-ups. We are not children anymore. and I thank God for her. I just wanted to show her around, just like my home. She has a lot of fruit trees in her compound. When I go visiting her, I don't eat anything apart from fruits. She has a lot of it. She tells me that she's not doing well planting maize because where she is, there are a lot of monkeys that are really feasting on her maize. And she tells me every morning up to evening, somebody has to be around her maize plantation just to keep watch. A very difficult job indeed, she says, because they do it alternatively with her husband and one of her sons who is at home. So when one goes to eat, somebody comes to watch. If you don't do that, you don't harvest anything. So she tells me she can plant a very, very big place, but at the end of it, she ends up with just something small to boil. Very frustrating indeed. I asked her if they have reported this to the wildlife people, and she tells me they have done that. The only thing they do, they come, they chase them away by firing shots, and then after 2-3 days, they are back. It is a sad moment for them. She's a very, very kind lady to the animals. Actually, this is where I learned how to love dogs and cats. I never used to be animal lovers. I learned this from her. There's a time she called me when one of her dogs died, and she was really crying, and I laughed at her and I told her, "You mad? How can you cry that a dog has has died?" I did not know how painful it is to lose them until I lost mine, Bella, sometime early last year. And I also called her crying, and she also laughed at me and reminded me how I laughed at her when she lost her dog and was calling me crying. There is some emotional attachment we have with these animals that you cannot explain. At the moment, she wants to part with my snow, but I have refused. I just have to look for one for her. I can't just give her one of my lovely dogs. As I've said, she still treats me like a child. She's advising me on how to clean this compound, make it better, and also how to plant the flowers, because she's also very big on flowers. She loves them very much. One day I'll take you to her place and just see how her compound is very, very bushy. I'm always very scared around her compound because I always feel that there are snakes hiding somewhere, because it is also stony, very huge stones around. I'm always very, very scared of snakes, and that makes me be scared of her compound. So anytime I walk around her compound, she has to also take me around. But she also loves some of my flowers, especially these ones. She tells me she doesn't have them in her compound, and so I have to look, when she's going back, I look for some of the seeds so that she can also go back with them and plant in her compound. Where I'm pointing is a very scary place for her also. She tells me that place needs to be cleaned very well. I will have to look for somebody to do it for me. I'm always also very scared of down there, because one day I found the, I don't know whether to call it a scale, but what a snake leaves behind when they shed their skin. I found it down there, and from that time I've never gone back there. I'm very, very scared of the place. She loves my grass. That is something she's telling me she has not worked on because her compound is not even. So she wants to work on it, and then we'll plant grass and also some of these plants that she has admired here, like this palm tree, the bottle-shaped one. She loves it very, very much, and even the stones around that I have put around it, she really loves it. And she tells me when I'm going back to visit her, I need to carry the stones and the palm tree. She still feels I should do much better. She wants the true stones to be very brilliant white. She has also seen them on Pinterest, and she loves them very, very much. As I've said here, she's just trying to still teach me. She still feels that I'm as I was those years when I was young. I've not grown up yet. She still knows better than me, and I take that very, very positively. As I have said, this is the one that took care of me anytime my mom was not around. She really took care of me well. She doesn't like up here. She says it is not well taken care of, and I should really trim it well. I've taken that in and will work on it very, very well. She says I should put some rails around here. Somebody can fall down, not just flowers, but should put some rails around these areas. I'll do that. I'm taking all the advices she's telling me. She's my senior, for both of us anyway, me and my husband. So I feel that she knows better, because it will reach a time when I will not be able to walk without holding something, and I will need the rail to hold when I'm going up and down. So my friends, this is my sister that I love very much, the one I follow. And my two other siblings were not able to come for the wedding. They are a little bit older, and traveling was not very easy for them. And so she's the one who represented my siblings. I'm so happy that she came and gave a very powerful speech. As I said, she loves animals very much, and like me, I'm developing the love now, and it is I'm doing well. She's not a vegetarian, and she doesn't love my house for that. And when she was coming, she told me, I'm not a vegetarian, so don't cook for me those vegetables. And I took that much very in. And she told me that of all my recipes, there is only one she loves, and that is bread and eggs, and then some vegetables. This is how to prepare it, and she really requested me to show her how to prepare it. She would like to go and prepare it for her husband. So that is what we are doing here. You just need bread and some vegetables of your choice. She told me she doesn't like spices, and so I will not put any spice. I just need eggs, bread, the vegetables of your choice, Here we have spring onions. Also have hoho, the green one, and also fresh coriander. You just cut them in pieces and then mix with your eggs, and then you remove the inner part of the bread as I am doing. She tells me she doesn't like white bread, so I had to look for the brown one. I'm trying to convince her to leave wheat, and she's telling me I take her slowly. She's not ready to do that now. And so after taking the inside, you just put oil in the pan, and then you put your bread, the one that you have removed the inner part, and then you pour the content that you mixed together inside. You fill it in, and after filling it in, you cover it with the part that you removed. So after that, you just turn it until you make sure that it is ready. To make sure that it is the inside is not wet, you can take a knife and you prick inside it to make sure that the inside is also cooked well. You prick it and then turn it. Make sure that the heat is not much. Turn it until it is ready. So this is what I prepared for her, my friends. She loves it very, very much. Actually, since she came, this is what she has been enjoying every morning, and she loves it with yogurt. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, my friends. That is what I had for you. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Once more, let me thank my new subscribers. Don't be tired of me hearing from me. Thanking you all the time. I'm just very, very excited. I've also been trying to respond to all the comments you make. They just melt my heart. Keep them coming, please. I will never get tired to read from you because you are my family members. And so until next time, my friends, let me say bye-bye as my sister enjoys her breakfast.